Afternoon, everybody. Y'all having a good day? My day today is better than yesterday, but I was still grateful for yesterday because it could have been worse. But today is a better day. And we're about to get some more rain. It's thundering in the distance. And I'm on my way to a food pantry. And Brindley's in the back seat. Y'all probably hear my air conditioner kicking on. I've noticed that in some of the videos when it kicks on. They're giving rain, a chance of rain, every day for a whole week. And it's Tuesday. And it's already rained every day since last Thursday. But I'm not complaining. We'll need it. We'll need it in a few weeks when that summer heat hits and it starts drying everything out. We'll be grateful we got it. So far, it's not too much for any of my plants, but it has been a little bit too much for my grass. I've been having mold in spots on my St. Augustine, and y'all, I've had that before, and I had to treat my whole yard. So I've been waiting for Felipe to come by. He's been so busy with the storms. I haven't got to talk to him. I was going to ask what he suggests. I know before we sprayed it with a fungicide, but I don't remember what it was. But I was going to see if he ever had to do that on the grass that he takes care of. At one time I had, oh man, I can't think what they were called, some kind of mite that eats the roots off the grass, and I kept having these brown spots come up, and I had my house painted, and I thought because the painter had washed my house down with bleach that it was the bleach water killing my grass, and it just continued on. And finally I got somebody to come look at it, and gosh, I can't remember what they call those bugs. They're microscopic, you can't see them, but they get in the soil and they eat the roots off your St. Augustine grass. So I mean, I've had better luck with grass than without, but there are certain diseases that'll come against it. I've had to deal with a few. And I had some kind of mildew that came on my crepe myrtles one time that almost killed my crepe myrtles before we got rid of it. And it was just from down in that valley, we have so much dew at night that settles on everything, and all of this stuff seems to be caused from too much water. So I don't know, I'm still learning about all this stuff. There's always something new to learn. But my roses I set out are growing. They have several inches of new growth just since, when did I put those out? Maybe 2 weeks ago? Couldn't have been more than that, I don't think. I'd have to go back and look at a video to see what the date is. But me and Brindley were walking around this morning out in the yard, and two of them, one of them is sprouted. It's not grown out yet, but it has several little sprouts on it, and the other two have quite a bit of new growth. So I was really surprised to see that so quickly. Of course, they did have a good root system out of the containers that he had rooted them in, but I guess they just needed room to spread out. I kind of broke around the edge of the roots when I took them out of the bucket, some on the bottom, you know, to kind of stimulate the growth. So looks like it's working. I know the ones in the yard that he takes care of, I'd like to get a picture of those for y'all. Oh my goodness, it's just such beautiful blooms. Y'all, it's just a dreary day. Y'all see those hazy clouds? We haven't had much sunshine at all. But the power's on, thank you, Jesus. And I was able to cook my casserole last night, my chicken and dumpling casserole. If you haven't seen that video yet, it was very good, y'all. I was really shocked. Now, it is not like a pot of chicken and dumplings. It is not the same texture. Don't think it's chicken and dumplings. But it tastes so much like chicken and dumplings, it blew my mind. And my sister is very picky about chicken and dumplings. And I said, no, it ain't chicken and dumplings, but I'll share with you. Of course, she's been sick, and she said, I am hungry, please, could I have some? So I took some over, and she told me, she said, man, I eat about half of that up that you bought in that container. She said that was so good because she hadn't eaten much food in a few days. She had strep throat, and her throat was hurting, I don't know, maybe 4 days or 5 days. And she had been sick a week before that with other things. So she had about 2 weeks of being sick. I was really getting concerned. I mean, none of it was life-threatening, but it was just like she couldn't get well. And with all her other health issues, you know, it just was kind of concerning for a minute when she didn't seem to be able to get over it. She just kind of had one thing after another. Like she would think she was getting better and relapse with something else. But she's back at work this afternoon, thank the Lord. So I know it was because I made that chicken and dumpling casserole, and it was so good. It just worked miracles and made her well. She needed the nutrition. Y'all, I aggravate her so bad sometimes. Isn't that what big sisters are supposed to do? Well, I'm fixing to pull in at Hope, the food pantry, and y'all, I'm praying I get something good. I missed 2 weeks ago because I went to my niece's dance recital. And the dance recital was during the time, oh, y'all, look, I'm the second one here. I'm the second one in line. That little man in that green car, y'all, he's always the first. And I'm glad he is because he has a lot of trouble standing. I'll be back.